Hey guys, Devin Thompson here, wife of OG Plum God, John Thompson. I wanted to take a moment and share with you guys mine and John's story about, basically my story about being the plumber's wife. Now, John and I have been married about 9.5 years, and when we first met, he had only been plumbing about 6 months. So I have seen his progression and I've seen his passion grow for his industry. Now, when John started as a plumber, he had no idea if this is something he really wanted to do. He just really needed a job. He was looking for something to turn into his career, and he actually did pretty well. His first year or so at the company that he was at, he was working for ARS Rescue Rooter out of Riverside, California. He was the top technician, I think, like the second year that he was there. And then he was top tech 3 years in a row. He was doing extremely well. And, but he was gone all the time. I never saw him. It was like he was working 15-hour days. I'm at home taking care of the kids. But, I wasn't complaining because I knew my husband was working and I knew that he was taking care of our family. So I, just was the plumber's wife, and I was supportive in any way that I could be. That we had a lot of times in our life where he would call me and say, hey, can't make it to so-and-so's birthday party because I am doing this job and I need to get their water back on. Or there was this one time I was going in for surgery, and he called me the day before and said, hey, I can't take you tomorrow because I sold this repipe and I have to do this job right now. Now, any other person that doesn't understand the contracting or the construction industry would be so incredibly upset. Like how could you do that to me? This is when I really need you or whatever. But the thing is like, I'm not stupid. I know that my husband selling this job and providing the service to our customer was putting food on our table. This was paying for our daughter to go to dance class. This was paying for our mortgage. I know that being in the construction industry, you have to sacrifice a lot of your personal time in order to have the life that you have. And it really takes a specific type of person to understand that. And I know that I'm the type of person that is supportive of that. So if you're listening to this and you have a supportive spouse that completely understands your work schedule and understands that your customers sometimes will have to come first in order to pay your bills, go up to your spouse and tell them thank you. Say, hey, you know what? I'm so grateful that I have somebody like you in my life so that I can go and be an electrician and put the lights on for this family. Or I can go and be a roofer and save these people from leaks in the storms. That's a really big thing that you can do. So going back to being a plumber's wife, I know that time and that sacrifice has got to be made in order for us to take care of our family. I've already said that. I'm going to keep nailing that into the ground. So ladies, don't cry that you're broke if you force your husband to come home early from work and turn down jobs. That's how he's buying you those Louis Vuitton purses that you really want. So keep that in mind. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for listening to me, and don't forget to subscribe.